Right then, lads, welcome back to Kossi's Arsenal podcast. My name is Kossi, and here we are, the starting 11, the predicted 11, Arsenal playing Liverpool on Saturday. What is the 11 that starts? Of course, I need your predictions, guys. I need your predictions. I need your starting 11 predictions in the comment box below. Make sure you do that. Make sure you let me know who would you start against Liverpool. Very, very difficult game. I think Liverpool are one of the best sides in Europe at the moment. That much we know. So it's not going to be an easy game. We might need to change formation. We might need to change. I don't know. It's gonna be very hard. But look, yesterday I was speaking to Glenn, and he said he would play a back five. I feel like Liverpool deserve the respect. We need to respect them. But again, playing a back five is so defensive. I just feel like it's so defensive. With Thomas Partey now past fit and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, I feel like we might not go as extravagant as 4-4-2, but again, we might not need to go defensively as 3-5-2 or 5-3-2 or 5-2. Those really very, very conservative formation. So I'm going to be selecting my starting 11 right here, and of course, I would love you guys to join me in the comment section and tell me which players would you start ahead of Liverpool, and which formation would you actually play? I had a suggestion. Someone told me to play a 4-4-2. Honestly, I can't play 4-4-2 against Liverpool. They're so pressing. They're very, very pressing. Their wing backs are almost like wingers, and of course their wingers are like strikers. So you really can't play a 4-4-2 because it is so extravagant. So for me, I'm gonna play 4-2-3-1. Look, it's so casual, it's so normal, but it's the formation that I'm gonna play actually. 4-2-3-1. I think if we play the 4-2-3-1, one that looks like that, it gives us a chance to soak up the pressure against Liverpool, but also gives us the chance to get outlets when Liverpool probably lose the ball in transit or things like that. It gives us the chance. It gives us it really gives us the chance to get them on the break. So in goal, I'm going to go with Aaron Ramsdale. I think Leno by now he knows, right? But now Leno knows he's never going to be playing for Arsenal again. I mean, in the Premier League, unless Aaron Ramsdale gets injured or anything like that. He's not really going to get game time again. And of course, Ramsdale has been very, very outstanding. That much we know. I spoke about it on the big preview with Glenn. Look, Ramsdale is gonna need to be one of the players that is on his very, very good day. Yes, he was good against Leicester City, as one of the reasons why many Arsenal fans have actually become big fans of him, which I actually love, because you love your players to be loved by the fans. But again, I feel like he's gonna need to do more. He will need to do a little bit more in this game than in the other games. He will actually need to do a lot more in this game. So I'm gonna go with Ramsdale in goal, but he needs to be on his best day. The likes of Salah, Mane, Jota, they're gonna get the chances, because Liverpool do get their chances. Whether it's through counter-attacking football, they'll get you on the break. They'll get to your goalkeeper. Whether it is through match build-up crosses, through balls, they'll get to your goalkeeper. And I pray Ramsdale gets a good game because look, it's going to be a tale of heroism, and maybe what. I don't know, because if he does well against Liverpool, it's gonna be hero. But if he's overstretched, if his mistakes are stretched out, then it might not be so good. But Ramsdale in goal. I've gone with the back four, the usual back four, and I know many people would disagree with me on this. I've seen almost everyone going for a back five. Look, I'll play back five, but if I look at how Liverpool suffered against West Ham and Brighton never really played the back five. West Ham also did their thing. I mean, they did respect Liverpool, but they also brought out the courage. So for me, the first point of courage is going to be playing a back four. So Gabriel and Ben White, honestly, I'm trusting on them. It's gonna be a long evening. That's one thing we know. It's gonna be very, very long evening for these two. Ben White, definitely it's going to be either Jota, Firmino, or I think Firmino might be out, but it's gonna be Jota or Mane, or Divock or Origi, and then Gabriel. He'll have the responsibility to deal with Mohamed Salah down the left. So it's gonna be a very, very hard one because we all know Salah is the most informed player in the Premier League and probably in the world at the moment. Because for me, I can't say in the world because we don't much, we really don't watch all the leagues around the world. But in the Premier League, one that we focus on, probably in Europe as well, he's one of the most informed players. Actually, he's the best player at the moment in the Premier League. So if you ask me, would I play Gabriel and probably Tierney and Tavares just to stop Salah? Yes, I would, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm playing Gabriel and Ben White, centre back, left back. I'm playing Tierney, right? I'm gonna play Kian Tierney on left back. Just to replace Nuno Tavares. I think Nuno, yes, he's played well in the past 2 games that he's played in. He's been very, very, very fantastic. But this is a big game, right? This is a big call. This is it would be really unfair to start him in this game against ahead of Kian Tierney. Tierney has played against Liverpool and he's done well, right? My problem with Tierney these days is he really gets caught out of position a lot, and we spoke about that really a lot with Glenn on the show last night. But I trust Kian Tierney to put in a very, very good performance. I really do. Right? I trust Tierney to put in a very, very good performance, and I still feel like Arsenal can't get a result in this game, and I'll tell you why. So Tierney, left back, no question about that. Then we go with a right back. Obviously, it is my man, Tommy. Tomiyasu at right back. We all know what he can offer, right? We all know what he can offer. We all know that he's been a massive upgrade to the likes of Chambers, the likes of to the likes of Bellerin and a couple of other players. But what I'm gonna say about Tomiyasu and Tierney is I feel like they don't need to go forward a lot. They need to leave all those aspects of being very adventurous. Yes, we might need them as outlets, and that's when we will actually ask for more of their services. But I feel like we don't need them to actually be caught out of position, especially Tierney. He loves going forward and then forgets his responsibility. Salah can be very demanding, really demanding. Back four, for me, I'm going to with the midfield. 2 Partey is back, so definitely Partey should be in there unless otherwise, unless we have a late call. But up until now, it's confirmed that it's available. So Partey with Albert Sambi-Lokonga, right? I mean, Ainsley played well in the recent game. I think that was against Watford. He played really, really well with Albert Sambi-Lokonga. But look, Lokonga, Partey, I mean, they give us an advantage to fight against that Liverpool side. It's not they're not an easy side. They might not have an on-fire midfield. Maybe we could get lucky so that Jadon Henderson plays with Chambers and maybe Thiago. Because, for me, Thiago is a good player, very, very good player. But he's not as a big threat because, he's all about passing the ball around. And his passes could be very, 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 difficult to track and trace. But you just need to be concentrated to defend against Thiago, and you can easily put him out of the game. Unlike the likes of Fabinho, unlike the likes of James Milner, and I know he's gonna play Milner in that game. So Partey, Lokonga, another big job for them to do to stop the supply, Liverpool supply in the midfield. CAM, honestly, I'm going to play Alexander Lacazette here. It's gonna look like a normal formation. I'm going to play Alexander Lacazette. For me, I don't feel like I say this that Aubameyang is fit, but I don't feel like he's a massive need, right? I don't feel like if we don't have him, we don't actually get to do anything in this game now. But look, I'll definitely play Lacazette in this game. So Lacazette as my number 10 in there. I'll drop Martin Odegaard. I don't feel like he has a lot to do in this game. So Odegaard is out. Then left midfield. Right midfield. Sorry, let's start with the right midfield. Let's go with Bukayo Saka. This one is look, Saka is automatic, isn't he? Right? He's always automatic. He's always in there. So no question about that. Smith Rowe, again, one player that has been really doing well. I doubt, he's droppable. He's not really droppable. If you're gonna be honest. So Smith Rowe, Saka, on the wings. I feel like Saka and Smith Rowe will be our outlets in this game. And obviously, I think you play Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. There's no question about that, right? He'll play Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and I'll play Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, what I would change on this lineup is one or two things. One is I'll drop Aubameyang, and then play a player like Pepe on the wing. Smith Rowe comes down through the middle, and then Lacazette extends a bit up front. So I'll drop Aubameyang, in this team. And if the worst goes to the worst, then I'll switch to a back three with Tomiyasu, White, Gabriel. Tierney plays as a left wing back. I would call on Saka back to be my right wing back, and then probably, because I need outlets. We need outlets. I don't want us to be suffocated, and I don't want to see a game where we are absolutely suffocated. I don't want to see that. Right? I don't want to see a game where we are absolutely suffocated. It would be embarrassing. So I want, yes, they might come onto us, but I want Arsenal to have an outlet. I want Arsenal to play. At least give them a challenge. If we can't do anything against them, give them a challenge. So that's my predicted 11. See you at 5.